Welcome to this pick a pile. We have 4 piles for you guys to choose from. So you can choose pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or pile number 4. So just to tell you, pile 1 is the Shadowscapes Tarot. Pile 2 is the Fountain Tarot. Pile 3 is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. And pile 4 is the Green Witch Tarot. Okay? So take your time, choose your pile. If you're drawn to more than one, that's okay too. No problem there. Now I will give you the question we're going to be asking, and that might help you to pick your pile, okay? So the question this is going to be addressing, or the circumstance this is going to be addressing, it is energy update between you and your person, okay? So we're going to do a reading on energy update between you and your person. So take your time, you can pause this, you can go ahead and make your choice, okay? So I'm just going to move the other piles. Okay, and we're going to be working with pile 1, and I will stick this on here so that everybody kind of has an idea of what we're doing, okay? So this is pile 1, okay? So everybody knows. Alrighty. So I hope everybody's having a great week. Yeah, and let's get some kind of answers here, okay? So we're going to be clarifying. So we're going to be looking at some aspects of your life and see how it works, this question or this statement, how it works in each area of your life, okay? So we're going to look at work. We're going to look at home, okay? We're going to look at relationships. And then we're going to look at the unexpected, okay? So what's kind of going on in those relationships? And we're going to start, we have a beginning card, and we'll have an outcome card at the end, okay? So this is our spread that we're going to be using. So basically, you know that you are coming into this with lots of energy. You are full of energy, full of excitement, full of wanting to make a difference. So wanting to make things work out very, very well for you and your partner. You know, whether you're with somebody or not, you have that idea that you can do this, that this is available to you. You haven't felt this way in a long time, but I believe you are believing that you deserve a good, honest relationship, okay? And that is really good to see. So I really like to see that for sure. So I feel that you're full of passion. You are really, really putting a lot of effort and a lot of thought into having this relationship, okay? So I think that's wonderful. So let's see how it's working out here. So, as far as work, okay, work is very, very good. You've got some real good grasp on work. I don't see it interfering in your relationship, okay? So whatever's going on, I don't think work has been a problem for you to kind of, you know, be able to do your work and have a relationship, okay? So whether you are in or not in a relationship, it would be the same outcome, right? You would still be very, very strong inside. So you have that inner strength to really make a relationship work, to really push forward with a relationship, not allowing work to interfere, okay? So this is about the work, okay? So you're not allowing that work to get the better of you, to bring home all that stress where you're not able to talk to your partner, or you're not able to kind of work it out and not let it interfere in the relationship. You have that down pat, okay? Then we're going to go on to your home. So around your home, again, I'm seeing lots and lots of passion. And I see new opportunity here, okay? So whatever's going on between you and your partner, or you and your person, I really believe that it's going to a new level, okay? So if you are in a relationship, I feel like now is your opportunity to make something new happen here, okay? Now is your opportunity to really explore each other a little bit deeper and really, really get down to the bare bones of it. What does it mean to you and them? And what do you want it to look like in the future? Now is the time to take advantage of what your passion is, what your desires are, what you want, okay? And if you're not in a relationship, it would really be good for you right now to really take advantage of what's out there that you can put yourself out into, okay? So don't be afraid to do what you need to do to invite that into your home. Maybe make your bedroom more couple-like. How could it be couple-like? Maybe having 2 candles, 2 lamps, 2 pillows on your bed, or 4, multiple in pairs, you know? Try to think of it. How would you set it up if you were with somebody? Maybe clean a little bit of area in your closet where somebody could hang a couple of shirts. You know what I mean? So just try to make those changes around your home to invite it in, okay? And show you're passionate. Show that you're passionate around people, okay? And let them know that you're looking, that you want, that it's important for you, okay? Then relationships. So we're going to talk about relationships now and how it works out to, your update between your energy update, okay? So I feel like your energy has been very, very low, very, very stress-filled in your relationship for the last little while, okay? Time to clear out some of that stress, anxiety, doubt, and fear, okay? So time to clear that out. So whether you're with somebody or not, you need to really ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Why don't you want to speak your mind? What is the worst thing that can happen? And what would happen if that happened? Okay? So make sure you're asking yourself these questions. Make sure you're being honest with yourself, that you are really, really bringing to the forefront what's going on, what's holding you back, and what are you so afraid of, and what's causing this stress with your person, okay? And like I said, it would be the same thing if you're not with someone. Why are you holding yourself back from being with someone? What are these things you're telling yourself? What are these limiting beliefs that you believe about relationships? So you want to get rid of that, okay? Now is the time to make new with your feelings about relationships, so you can make that energy very, very positive and very, very giving and receiving energy, like that balance, right? Okay. So then we're going to look at the unexpected, okay? So what is the unexpected part about relationships? Well, basically what I see is sadness, right? So it is the fears that you are holding with this coming out in the unexpected. I don't know if you realize how fearful or how worried or how stressed or how sad you are either about not having a relationship or your relationship not giving you what you need, okay? So this is talking big time about changing that energy and updating your energy so you can change this, so you can make this stronger, better, totally different, where you feel that you have the strength to be who you are regardless of your relationship. And you don't have to worry about that, okay? And I think that's huge. That's very, very important, okay? So now we're going to clarify, and I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot to clarify, okay? Okay, so we're going to clarify. Work was really pretty straightforward, okay? You are pretty good at leaving work where it belongs, okay? You can walk away from your work, go home, and deal with your relationship. You can walk away from your work, go home, and kind of, deal with the fact that you don't have one. You don't carry that work into your relationship life. And I think that's huge, okay? So I feel work is not an issue. It doesn't stop you from getting what you want, okay? The energy at work is good, so you don't have to bring that home, okay? So, home. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Swords. So there is some fear, there is some anxiety, there is some stress about that, okay? So there's that, bringing the past with you, something that you've been, either your relationship has been very difficult where you can't speak your mind. There's lots of love and you're doing very, very well. So this is if you're in a relationship, okay? I feel like you guys are working. Everything's working except you still have that fear. What happens if it's gone? And where does that leave you? So do you feel strong enough to be on your own regardless, right? So you want to start building up that self-strength so that you don't have to rely on a relationship. Not that you don't want it, but you don't have to rely on it, okay? And I also feel that if you're not in a relationship, I feel like home is good. Home is your kind of your palace, right? But I just see that sadness or that worry and that concern is all coming from the past bullshit, right? So it doesn't have to work out that way. You can change it, okay? So now is the time to bring up that energy, in yourself and put yourself out there and go find what you want, okay? I think it's important. And then we're going to look at the relationship, okay? So we had the Nine of Swords, the Tower here, and the King of Wands. So I do think that the people you've been choosing, if you're not in a relationship, have been very detrimental to you, okay? They just are not the type of person who has that passion and that desire and that sticking around stuff. Very, very self-centered, very much a go-getter, but going for themselves. So very centered on themselves. And you have been trying very hard to fix them and to help them and all that kind of stuff, and it doesn't work. So you need to really look at why you're choosing the people you're choosing. What are they serving? What are they giving you, right? So change that energy inside you. You don't need anybody to make you feel better by helping them. You need to be strong on your own. They need to stand strong. And then you guys stay strong and move forward together. And I believe if you're in a relationship, that at times I feel like you're almost invisible. Maybe that's the right word, okay? That often you feel invisible, that your desires, your passions, your wants, your needs are not met, okay? But you also don't speak up very much. And I just think that you need to change that energy and you need to start speaking up, okay? And that will help you have a much stronger, healthier relationship. So we're going to look at the unexpected here, and we have the sadness, right? And then we have the High Priestess and the Moon reversed energy. So this is your time, all right? Trust your intuition. Really, really trust your gut. What is your gut telling you? What do you need to do? Do you need to speak up? Do you need to put yourself out there? Do you need to let your past go and not bring that forward so that you can have a good relationship? Do you need to get rid of those fears and realize not everybody's the same, okay? And not everybody will treat you the same. Realize these self-limiting beliefs about yourself. Maybe you believe you deserve to be treated like crap. Or maybe you believe you don't deserve a good relationship at all. So change all that. Now is the time to take action and update that energy, okay? So update it within you, put it out there. And you have the moon there to help you, okay? The moon energy. Right now you're looking at the moon energy. You're looking in the shadows, okay? So you are playing in the shadows here, and you're kind of not balanced, in too much negativity, okay? So bringing up too much negativity, all this bad stuff that can happen. Doesn't have to be that way, okay? So change this around. Look at the intuition. Look at your intuition. Look at the intuition of the moon, that the light will guide your way, and just believe in that, okay? And it will impact your relationships with you and your person, okay? So do that, all right? Then we're going to look at the outcome. So you came in very, very passionate, very much on your game, wanting to make some changes, wanting to have a full kind of life, okay? As far as your relationship between you and your person goes. And then we have the Strength card as the outcome, and the Seven of Pentacles, which is fabulous. So basically it's saying that know your strengths, pull out all your internal strengths, which came out here as well, right? That was work. You do that at work very, very well. You know yourself very well. You use your strengths very well. Now you have to do it in your personal life, okay? So pull out those strengths. You know what you need. You know what you want. You just need to trust yourself, believe in yourself, and go after what you want. And if you're in something, you need to open your mouth. You need to talk. You need to ask. You need to be available. And you need to really, really just love and be loved and accept and just be okay with that. The Seven of Pentacles is, coming to everything growing, and you getting to a point where you can start harvesting, those growths, right? So all this growth that you feel inside, you can start, feeling the rewards of that. You just need to really open up yourself and really, really begin this new venture by believing in you. Okay? So I feel that is, really, really good. I feel that you are really able to move in a really good direction, and things can go very, very well for you. Now, what I'm going to do now, I have this Dragon Path Oracle cards by Carolyn Mitchell, and I'm going to pull you an Oracle card. And of course, I will read out of the book and see what it says, okay, for you? So let's pull an Oracle card. So it is emergence. So let's see what that means. It's not in order. It's not in alphabetical order. I haven't used this in a long time. So emergence. You are the Earth Walk Dragons. Okay, so that is an Earth Walk Dragons. So emergence, page 73. So you are responsible for your life, your behavior, and your experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Sometimes, as spiritual beings, we find our human experience on earth can be quite tough. Listen to the wisdom of emergence. As he says, it's time to reflect. You need to take stock of what you value and what is important to you. Contemplation and quietness are required. Your experience may have been vexing. It is unwise to dwell on them, but you can learn from them, understanding those you need to remember and let all others go. From this place of a new vibrant you can emerge. But first you must allow yourself time to reflect. Go within that inner place of peace and bring forth that which you wish to be. So that's excellent, right? It goes along, with the thought, that you need to let go of your past, right? That you are hanging on to some things of the past due to relationships. So that was your reading. So if you were pile number 1, thank you. And I hope you have a great day, the rest of your day. So now we're going to move on to pile number 2. So pile number 2, this is the Fountain Tarot. So the question again, or the statement, is energy update between you and your person. So this is about, what's going on there, what needs to happen, okay? So we're going to do work. We're going to do home. We're going to do relationship. And then we're going to do the unexpected. And we are starting with coming into it, okay? So what's going on right now that is affecting the energy between you and your person? So we have the 5 of coins. So that worry, concern, everything practical kind of being of concern for you right now. Okay, nothing feeling right, nothing going right. All that kind of stuff is really not good. Okay, it feels very heavy, very draining. Don't worry, things are going to be okay. Let's go into this. Let's see how you can change your energy, in what areas you need to work on that, okay? So first of all, we have work. So work is good. So I feel work, your energy is high, your energy is good, okay? So it's not affecting anything between you and your person, or anything between you and you finding your person. I find work very, very good right now. So work is actually enhancing you and making you happier and making you feel more confident and more satisfied. So whether you like your job a lot or not, you're still good at it. You still feel good about it, and you're doing good, okay? So that is very good. Then we get to home, okay? So around the home, there's a lot of judgments being thrown around, okay? You need balance. So I really feel like now is the time to start thinking about how to balance your home life, okay? How do you balance yourself at home so that you can exchange energy with your person, okay? Between you and your person. So if you're with somebody, are you doing too much at home, maybe with the kids, maybe housework, all this other stuff that we have to do? Are you doing that and not paying attention to your person? Are you too much social activities that you're not paying attention to your person? What's going on at home that's not balanced, Maybe there's no passion right now. Maybe you need to add that passion back. Maybe you guys are not being able to connect in the bedroom. All that kind of stuff, okay? You need to find that balance. So what's going on there? And if you're not in a relationship, are you just sitting at home and just waiting for someone to knock on your door and sweep you away? Not going to happen. So what are you doing to bring that balance, So are you going out with friends? Are you being online? Are you trying to meet people? What are you doing? Get that energy out there, okay? Then we have relationships. So your relationships, okay? So we have the devil here. So I do believe that there is problems with the relationship, okay? So this could speak of a couple of different things, and we'll cover that. And it may fit some of you and not the others, okay? But I think some of you are always picking broken people. People that have addictions especially. People that are very broken. Not just not knowing where they're going and what they're doing, but have a lot of issues, okay? Especially addictions, okay? Maybe you have an addiction. Maybe you use food to soothe. Maybe you, because you don't have a relationship, okay? So maybe you drink too much. Maybe you're, there's other addictions. Maybe you gamble. Whatever it is, this has to be addressed before you can have a healthy relationship. To get your relationship balanced and to get like you want, right? To get your relationship back on track or to find a relationship, you got to figure this out, okay? Are you attracting people that are really broken, or do you need help yourself? And maybe it's time to reach out, okay? And I believe once you do that, then you can have a really strong connection and a really strong energy between you and a potential partner, or you and a partner, okay? The energy will totally change once this is addressed. And once, if it's you choosing these people, once that is stopped, the energy around relationships will change. And if it's you, once you get help, it will change as well, okay? So don't be afraid to do that. Really take a look and see if there's something holding you back, okay? And then with the unexpected, I see we've got the Four of Coins, okay? Which is telling me basically that fear of being without, that fear of lack is holding you back. It's like it's stopping you from moving forward because you're so afraid you're not going to get it. So you're so afraid that it's impossible to get that you don't try anymore. That fear of lack is really, really holding you back. You're hanging on to everything you've got just in case, right? And that goes, if you're in a relationship, I feel like you hang on to that relationship with every fiber of your being, okay? And whether it's good, bad, or ugly, you just hang on to it. So you really want to update that energy, like we're talking about, right? You want to update that energy, and you want to really think about it in a manner that is good for you, that is good for everybody involved, okay? So I really think it's important that you really think about that energy as being, it can't progress if you're afraid to lose it, okay? Because you're not being authentic. So think about that, okay? And how can you be authentic, all right? So that's very, very important, okay? So we're going to clarify. We're going to do that with the Witch's Tarot. So we're going to look at work first, okay? I mean, work doesn't seem to be interfering in your relationship, so that's very, very good. King of Pentacles and the Empress. So I feel like everything is good as far as work is going. It's not a cause of a unbalanced relationship or where you need to change things to make your relationship better, okay? I feel like if you're with somebody, that you're both on track, that you both understand what's going on in your relationships, all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's very, very good, okay? I don't see a big worry there. Then at home, like I said, you needed some balance, right? So I feel like there's a lot of emotions that you deal with a lot. And it would really help you in a big way if you I feel like you get overwhelmed with all these emotions and that, and trying to balance things, you get overwhelmed, and then you're not yourself, you know? So I really do believe that it would really, really help you to either take a course on, time management or something like that, or maybe you need to talk to somebody. So maybe you need some intervention there that could help you with kind of keeping things together, like keeping yourself together, not getting so overwhelmed. Because I feel like you get so overwhelmed, things get out of balance, and then nothing kind of happens, okay? So there's no time for a partner if you're not in a relationship, or if you are in the relationship, there's no time to give them because you're so stressed out and you're just so involved in trying to keep everything else balanced. There's no time for a relationship, okay? And then as far as relationships, so here I see, many of you have worked very, very hard at relationships, okay? And over the years, you've really, really struggled, but you've worked really, really hard at it, okay? You've tried different approaches. You're very open to move, to change, to alter, all that kind of stuff, okay? And I know it's hard work, but I still feel until you deal with the core, what is the core issue of your relationships, and why do you feel so unwanted or unavailable, or what is stopping the relationship from growing? And like I said, it's either their addiction, your addiction, or someone is very, very selfish, okay? And just not being fair or kind. So take a look at this for sure, because the energy is here for you. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? With a little bit of work, you can change this around. You can apply this positivity and this newness. There's a new opportunity here, a brand new beginning here, okay? And you can apply this to your relationships, okay? You just have to open up the wounds and have a look at them. And that's hard to do. I understand that, okay? And then the unexpected or the unknown kind of thing, right? So we had the fear of, letting go of something, just hanging on with everything, right? Well, now is the time for balance, okay? It's talking all about balance here. So now is the time that you need to bring balance into your relationships, okay? So don't worry about what other people think, say, or do. You want to pick your battles with your partner. You don't want to argue about every little thing. Make sure that when you're picking your battles, you're thinking about what matters, like what is going to make a difference here, and work on those things first, okay? There's no sense fighting about someone leaving their socks on the floor when you've got bigger problems than that, where you've got bigger problems where you don't feel you can say anything to your partner, like he hurt your feelings, or she dissed you, or she made you feel jealous, So you need to be able to be upfront and open with your partner, okay? And that's really important. So pick your battles, find some balance there, and start working on being able to speak your mind and really, really be willing to put yourself out there, to be the best version of yourself, and feel good about each other. And if you're not feeling good with the partner you're with, maybe you're not with the right partner, right? And if you're not in a relationship, this is really, really good to know. Where have you gone wrong in relationships? Were you nitpicking? Do you bicker? Do you fight about everything? Do you have to be right? So you've got to remember there's balance in a relationship. It's give and take. Maybe you were a giver and you never, ever felt like you received anything. There's a problem there, okay? So make sure you're looking at this in a big way, all right? And then the outcome. So the outcome we have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, okay? So don't push things too hard. I know you want to update that energy between you guys, and I know you can do it. but one step at a time. It's not going to change overnight, okay? So whatever it is, whether you're with somebody or not, you're not going to change overnight. So you want to make sure that you are being kind to yourself, gentle with yourself, resting when you need to rest, okay? And that you're not being afraid to give a little bit, okay? You don't always have to get something back when you give, but you want to make sure you're not giving beyond your potential, okay? Or beyond your ability at the time, because you'll be exhausted, okay? So emotional balance here, okay? Really, really important. Don't go giving away the farm kind of thing, you know? You can't give away everything about yourself, you know, without it affecting you in a big way, all right? So, we're going to do an oracle card right now. So, I'm using, this is called the Dragon Path Oracle Cards by Carolyn Mitchell. They're actually very nice. So let's have a look here and see. And we have the Platinum Dragon. Okay, so let me just see. The Platinum Dragon is a Grand Master Dragon. Okay, so page 109. Okay, so the Platinum Dragon. I am the keeper of secrets. Let me just bring that up. See if it can show you a little bit better, right? It's a beautiful card, right? So this incredible being is the guardian of the Atlantean temples. He connects to Saint Germain and is the historian and record keeper of all events during the Antonian era. He can take you to and bestow upon you the magic encompassed in that time. His message, I am the keeper of secrets, which are as old as the universe itself. I am here to impart this ancient knowledge to you, for yourself and others. This wisdom has been hidden for eons and forgotten by many. Now is time for these memories to resurface and for you to acquire ancient knowledge. Like many things, these secrets have been hidden in plain view. All you need to do is ask to be reconnected to them. During meditation, Platinum will show you what to learn and recall, bring to you full alignment with new chakra energy, and guide you through the chakra color system. He will make you aware of your healing potential and connect you with your abilities deeply, enabling you to clear the lower vibrations from your physical and spiritual bodies, paving the way for you to become truly awesome spiritual warrior. So that's amazing. So basically, you know, that will give you the opportunity to really be more energetically clear, and you can, you know, definitely update your energy that way, right? So that was pile number 2. Let me just put that on there. And then now we are going to go in to pile number 3. If I can get this sticky thing off. There we go. Pile number 3. So again, this is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. So we are looking at the statement, energy update between you and your person. So this is what we're talking about, okay? So we're going to use this little 4-card spread, 5-card spread. So it is it is different aspects that'll help you kind of see where your energy is and what you need to do to be able to update that energy between you and your person. So this is work. This is home. This is your relationship. And the unexpected, okay? And we're going to start with the energy coming into this reading, okay, for you, for pile number 3. So the energy coming into this reading, then I see we've got the 10 of Cups reversed, okay? So there's lots of heartfelt stuff, but it's really kind of hidden. It's really suppressed, okay? You want it. You really, really want this. You want this love in your life. You want life to be bliss, you know? You're looking for that bliss, and you haven't quite got there yet, okay? I feel there's a lot going right for you, but there are some things definitely not going right. Okay, so let's look at how you can update that energy between you and your person, okay? So we have the 2 of Cups reversed, so things are not balanced at work. So I feel like sometimes you bring your work home, or you bring the negativity of your work home. So you carry that in your body, you know, and you bring the worry, the stress, that kind of stuff. If anything happens at work, which often does, you have that anxiety. You know, I just feel that you're not that happy at work, and I feel that you bring it home, okay? And it interferes in your relationship. Now, this could also be if you work with your person, you know, so if you are working with your person, it could be that the relationship is not balanced between work and relationship. So it could be that as well, that you need to look at that and how it's affecting you guys working together. And it has to change, okay? So look at that in both ways, and we will clarify, okay? And then at home, I feel like you're quite content at home. So you've got a lot of good things coming to you at home. You're very much a nurturer. You very much like that. And you like the idea that you can nurture in your relationships, okay? Whether you're in a relationship now or not, you still like that idea. And it's important for you. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel wanted. It makes you feel that you have a purpose, and you have that gift that you just make people feel good. And it's really nice, all right? So yeah, the only thing is that you've got to make sure that you are giving yourself as much as you give other people, okay? Whether you're with somebody or not, the more you do that, the more you have that balance, the better off the energy exchange will be. And updating that energy between you guys is important when you look at giving to yourself as well, okay? Now this is relationships, so trust yourself, trust your intuition, okay? We have the High Priestess here, so this is very much about going inside and really, really looking at what's going on within you and not on the outside of you, okay? So feel those feels those, you know, whatever it is that you want more in your relationship, okay? Be honest with yourself. If you're very happy with your relationship, you're confident in your relationship, wonderful. You know, then you're doing the right things, and just continue to do that, right? If you're not so happy, be willing to admit that, and let's look at what changes actually need to happen, okay? And we will clarify. And then we have the unexpected. So, you know, this is the World card, the universe. So it's really very, very important that we get this turned around, okay? So you are partway there. You are definitely partway there. It's not, everything is good. Everything is going quite well, but you're not quite feeling like you've reached a point where you can say, yeah, I'm happy. Same as when you came into this, okay? So you're just not quite there yet, but I think it's just some imbalances that need to be looked at, okay? Now we're going to clarify with the Witch's Tarot. And let's see what's going on here, okay? So we're going to look at how work is affecting your relationship. Three of Swords and the Hanged. So work, lack of work, whatever it is, okay? Maybe you're not working right now. Maybe you've lost your job. Whatever this is, it's wreaking havoc on you and your relationships, okay? That energy, you are putting way too much energy, negative energy, into work, lack of work, or just things not going the way you want them to at work. I feel like it's very, very stalled, not much happening there, and you might think about making a change of work. You might think about going to work if you're not working. You might think about all these things that can add some value for you at work, so that that is not taking away from your energy, from your person so much, okay? Because I really feel it's affecting all areas of your life in a big way, okay? Sorry, guys. Okay, so then, we have home. Home is pretty good. Like I said, you've got the Empress there, right? We've got the Nine of Pentacles there. So things are going very, very well. But I think it's humdrum when it comes to your relationship. So either you're not in a relationship and you're missing that. And that is the kind of missing link, right? Is that feeling that home is like full, right? Or you are in a relationship and it's just not fulfilling you. So, you know, it could be either. And I just think that you have to really think about what makes you happy at home, okay? What makes you happy with your home life? What makes you happy when you don't bring your work home? So maybe this is you bringing your work home and it's very, very dissatisfying, okay? So you want to make sure that you change this, okay? Take a look at, you know, everything to do with work, volunteer, whatever it is that you want to do, and see how it's holding you back from feeling fulfilled, okay? And then you can put that energy into a relationship. So here we have, you know, your intuition. So using your intuition, right? We have the Lovers reversed and we have the Five of Wands. So petty little fights, I think, are, you know, something that I think are common in your relationship. I believe this is caused by insecurities, okay? And that's probably why you are such a good caretaker. You know, you are so good at helping other people and nurturing other people, okay? It could be insecurities, right? Do not allow relationships problems or other people's bickering to ruin your relationship, okay? I believe that if you are in a relationship, the relationship can be strong. You just need to take out all the little crap that you are allowing to bother you or that you're not talking about, right? So it's kind of like there's misunderstandings here and it's not going the way you want it to go, okay? So take a look at that. Take a look at where you are yourself. Do you love yourself? If you're not in a relationship, make sure that you are loving yourself. You're not beating yourself up. You're not, criticizing yourself all the time. You want to be open and be able to have a beautiful relationship by knowing you're worth it, okay? And then, the unexpected here. We've got the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So, with the Universe reversed. Okay, so basically it's all about balance, okay? Getting that balance in your life and really, really working on that balance to make your life complete, to make your life feel so good, okay? Knowing that, you're not getting overwhelmed on emotional stuff where you've got too many choices, right? Focus on you, focus on what makes you happy, focus on, what you want to bring into your life, but ask yourself why. It's one thing to say, I want a relationship. I want my relationship to be strong. But why? What is it going to do for you? Because the relationship can only be as strong as you are as an individual. Okay? So even if you're not in a relationship, this overwhelming kind of uncertainty and the feelings that, you're overwhelmed with, not having a relationship, work not going well, all these things. And when you do have a relationship, there's all kinds of insecurities. You want to get rid of all that, okay? You need this balance. And it's got to start from looking inside you and work your way out. Same as if you're in a relationship. So to add this energy to your relationship and fix the energy in your relationship, you have to become open and honest. And you have to be willing to look at this and change it, So, yeah, so it's really, really important, okay? And then the outcome. So I see the outcome here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor, which is excellent, okay? So to get what you want, to get the things that you want, to update that energy between you and your person, you have a new start here, okay? There's a new beginning. There's opportunity for you to do that. I believe that you need some help with this, okay? You need some guidance. You need some, maybe it's a counselor. Maybe you're not feeling, maybe you're not feeling well. Maybe you need to see a doctor. Maybe you need some iron, supplements. Maybe you need something, to make yourself feel more energetic and more able to do more, right? So go get your health checked. Make sure your mental health is in good shape as well, all right? And take this opportunity to really, really ask yourself what's important and start making it happen, okay? So you can bitch all you want and you can complain about everything, but until you actually, change something, figure out what's not working, and make those changes, nothing's going to happen, okay? And I believe that you need somebody to help you make those changes. So some kind of specialist, okay? So we are going to do an oracle reading here to close things out. So this is called the Dragon Path Oracle Cards by Caroline Mitchell. They're really, really nice. There's different types of dragons. And I'll tell you what type we pull for you, okay? So this is Orbron. Let me just hold that up for you. Orbron, okay? Beautiful, eh? So let's see. There's an index here, so let's see. Orbron. Orbron is an earth walk dragon, okay? So this is page 82. Orbron, reconnect to your physical body, get out of your head. If Orbron has turned up today, it is to reassure you that you can achieve what is required. You may have to dig deep within yourself and maybe do this for the long haul, but you can and will succeed. This striking red dragon's connection is firmly grounded and in effect connects to our base chakra. He therefore relates to everything that makes up our physical lives and the world we create for ourselves. Orbron's message is a simple one. Nothing in this world you call home is insurmountable. Nothing is too big to deal with. Get your feet back on the ground and anchor yourself into your physical reality. Having your head in the clouds will not give you the answers you desire or require. Connect to your base chakra and reconnect to your physical body. Get out of your head and into your body. Release your ever-tumbling and swirling thoughts. When you are more grounded in this way, you will be better placed to deal with the matters that are demanding your attention. You will then be able to handle them fully and with ease. So that's fantastic. So yes, in other words, get to know who you are and what you need, right? So, and that might take some help. So, it might take you going to see somebody. Like I said, it could be even a doctor. They talk about physical health there, right? So it's possible. So anyway, so that was pile number 3. So thank you very much. And we are going to move on to pile number 4. If you chose pile number 4, here is your reading, okay? So we're going to get started. Alrighty. Okay, so again, the statement or the question: energy update between you and your person. So how are you going to do that, or where is this energy? Okay, and we're going to start with work. We're going to look at how work is affecting your relationship, home, the relationship itself, the unexpected or the unknown things. And we're going to start off with the Lady and the Lord, which is the Lover's card. Okay, so I believe that right now, if you are in a relationship, there's a lot of good things going there, okay? There's lots of love between you guys. There is lots of hope. And there's lots of the desire to be the best version of yourself and themselves for each other, okay? So it's really, really strong. It's very, very good. So coming into this changing of the energy or updating your energy, you already are very, very strong in your relationship if you chose pile number 4. If you're not in a relationship and you chose pile number 4, you know what it takes, you know what you need to do to have that relationship, okay? And whether you're looking right now or not, you are content with yourself right now. So you're not all in a real bad place because you're not in a relationship right now, okay? So maybe you'll want to look at what you can do to improve meeting someone or getting someone in your life if that's what you want, but there's no big hurry or worry for you about that, okay? So I feel like work is not a negative influence on your relationship. So we've got, this is the Fool card, the green man here. But everything is good, okay? Work is very, very healthy. It's very good. It looks like everything is kind of working the way it should. Whether you're working or you're retired or whatever, I feel like there's content there in your purpose, in what you're doing, in your drive, okay? So it's not really affecting what you need to do to update the energy, except keep it going that way, okay? So you want to make sure that you're not bringing your work home with you all the time and getting you stressed out and then ruining that energy between you and your person or the possibility there, okay? And then the Home card. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles. It doesn't get much better than this. The Ten of Pentacles is wonderful, okay? So I just feel like there's bliss, there's comfort, there is abundance. So I feel like you have a lot of abundance around you. You're surrounded by abundance, and it feels really good. If you're in a relationship, I feel like your energy is very, very strong, and I feel like it's a wonderful thing, okay? And then we have the relationship itself, okay? So the relationship itself, we have the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. And I believe that you guys are constantly learning and willing to learn about each other and allow each other to experience life, okay? Allow each other to do what they need to do to express themselves, to do the things that they need to do to grow. And I really think it's a strong firm relationship, that there is the fact that you honor each other and there's not the insecurity and the jealousies. And even if you're not in a relationship, that you do this for yourself. You honor yourself. And when you bring somebody into your relationship, I believe you are ready to do the same with them. Okay? So then we get down to the Knight of Athens. So that is swords. Okay? So I believe that, moving forward, what's maybe hidden from you, you do have desires. You do have things that you have not accomplished yet, that you are really, really wanting to do and really explore other opportunities, right? So look forward to that and don't be afraid of that. So make sure that you are taking chances, taking opportunities, moving forward in a great way. You don't have to protect yourself so much, okay? I mean, everything is wonderful and you've done a really good job, and we're going to clarify here. But I really think that, moving in a forward direction, let yourself just shine. Let yourself go after the things that you want to do, okay? So we are going to clarify with the Witch's Tarot. Your cards are so good that I hate to even touch them, So, yeah. So if you chose pile 4, wow. Things are very, very, very good. Okay. So let's look at work. Lots of good things there. I see there's going to be an opportunity coming. You'll have to make a choice about that. That will affect your relationship. So, or the possibility of a relationship. So make sure you choose with help, okay? Talk to your partner if you have one. Talk to whoever it is that it will affect. So this change in work can definitely affect your relationship. So give yourself some time to make a wise decision, okay? And don't let it build up to be a burden. Just look at it as a new opportunity, regardless of what it looks like, okay? It's a new opportunity, and it doesn't have to cause any kind of turmoil, okay? And around home here, we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you don't have to really do too much to make your relationship or your home very, very relationship strong, okay? If you're not in a relationship, there may be that thought that somebody could take from you, disrupt this abundance that you have and take it from you, okay? So you need to really think about ways that you can protect yourself and feel like you're protected and still be able to go into a relationship and love and kind of just be free within the relationship. So whether that is, whatever you have to do to feel like they cannot take from you. So some kind of agreements, whatever it is that you need to do, okay? And don't be worried about doing that. That some people think that if you're looking for anything, like that, that you don't really love the person. That's not true. We become a certain age in our life where we have to look after what we've built, okay? And don't be worried about that at all. If that's going to make you feel better and that's going to keep you safe, then do that, okay? And then you're free to love and to be there for each other. So your relationship, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So it doesn't get much better, okay? I feel like everything is very, very good. Just that learning between each other, that being there for each other, that wanting to grow together, to be a lot stronger, and so that energy update between you guys is just knowing that you're there for each other, expressing that, and learn something new about each other. It's really important that you're always learning something new about each other, okay? So take that on. That will update the energy between you guys. If you're not with someone, then think of the person you want to be with. What kind of qualities do you want them to have? What do you want to be able to enjoy with that person, and how do you want to be able to enjoy it, within your relationship? So yeah, so think about those things, and then try to put yourself out there and find that person that you want, if you want someone, okay? And then we have, the unexpected, okay? So, this, the card here was all about, getting out there and doing more and going after what you want and wonderful ideas and expressing yourself and stuff. Continue to do that. I feel like you've got so many good ideas and so much going on for you that this is endless here, okay? And your relationship could be a big part of this, all right? So the more you are confident and the more self-assured you are, and you're making good choices and decisions for you and your partner, then I think it's just going to really, really keep that relationship strong, updated energy, and everybody working at the highest level that they can possibly work at, So it's very good. And then the outcome. We have the Queen of Cups. So I believe that love is big, big, big in relationships for you, that you love to love, that it's important that you feel love and that you give love, okay? This could be talking about, the idea that, make sure that you're getting all the love you want, okay? If you're feeling like maybe it's not balanced, maybe you want to ask for that, One more card here is the Seven of Wands. So, we all contemplate and we all think about what we're doing, what we have, what we want to do. So keep doing that, okay? Keep researching new ways to have fun, new ways to grow, new ways to explore each other, new ways to give each other, that time and energy. And if you're not with someone, you still need to think about how you want a relationship to be, right? What you're willing to give up for somebody, what you're willing to let go of for somebody, these types of things, right? So what you're willing to kind of do to have the type of relationship you want, right? Without giving up yourself. So yeah, so now we're going to do an oracle card to kind of round out your reading. Your reading was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So if you chose pile 4, my goodness, it is very, very nice. Okay, so these are Dragon Path Oracle cards. I really like them. They talk about the chakras. They talk about different things like that. There's different types of dragons. And they're by Caroline Mitchell. Okay, so your dragon that you chose is Serene. So let me just see what type of dragon that is first. Serene, the Grand Master Dragon. So you chose a Grand Master Dragon. So 107. 107, Serene. I am the lapping of waves and the morning sun. Gently flowing water and a warm summer breeze depict this dragon's energy beautifully. Let me just raise that for you so you can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? Serene connects to the calm and resilient energy of Mother Mary. So you can rest assured that life is going to settle down, especially if it has been turbulent as of late. But yours really hasn't been. She says, I am lapping of the waves and the morning sun. Allow me to wrap you in my blue cloak of tranquility and accept my presence as pure calm settles around you. When your inner perceptions shift, so will your outer world experiences. Remember that tranquility you seek lies within. The volatile outside scenario is only a mirror of turbulence inside. Call upon me to guide you to that peace of heaven you crave. Observe your life experiences changing as they begin to mirror your inner feelings of serenity. She encourages us to go gently with ourselves. We are quick to nurture others, but often neglect our own needs. We must feed ourselves with that which brings us joy and makes us feel alive. As we accept that we are important, our worldly experiences will reshape and shift in a positive way. So I believe that might be what that, when we were looking at that change of work. So something at work where you got to make a decision, based on who's in your life and, how it's going to go and how it affects other people in your life. That may be that, okay? It might cause a little bit of inner turmoil, trying to decide, right? But don't worry, you have that strength to do that, okay? So that was pile number 4. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed their reading, and we will definitely see you again very, very soon. Thank you again. Bye for now.